Hi, this is Jeremy with Vagabond Industries and our groups of companies. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. We're actually far enough along building this all out that I'm confident kind of walking you through it and showing you what we're doing. I've got the perfect shirt on for today from our other company, StokeClothingCompany.com, and I have worked in sales for over 20 years, and I have probably made 1 million cold calls, and let me tell you, I'm completely over it. I don't want to make any more sales calls anymore. I don't mind running a sales team that kind of lightly helps us, but especially given the competitiveness of the current freight market, which is our primary business, is in freight and 3PL warehousing brokerage, I am completely over it, and so are the customers because they're overwhelmed. So in response to that, I have dove in deep into sales and marketing automation and created this playbook for sales and marketing automation, Flywheel, for 2025. A lot of these tools maybe weren't completely available when I started my sales career. I've been email marketing forever, but a lot of this stuff has come about, especially the more complicated stuff has come about with the advent of artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, which I'm a super big power user, and it's amazing the amount of stuff you can figure out using that as a study buddy or a sales consultant, if you will, for your ideas. So what we've come up with is, instead of hammering the phone endlessly for new sales, and anytime you stop picking up the phone and dialing, your sales pipeline goes dry, this is what we're doing now. And it is starting to work better and better and better. And it's going to be amazing to have it all dialed in. So what we focus on, number one, is what's the total addressable market? We use products like ZoomInfo or Apollo to look up lists. In our case, it's logistics managers, freight managers, directors of operations, directors of logistics. According to these databases, there's about 200,000 of those people in the continental United States that operate and manage logistics and warehousing activities in the continental US. So I would say dive into one of these tools, figure out what the total addressable market is, and start downloading it as fast as you can. Number two, load those contacts into either a permission-based email marketing platform or a cold email marketing system, kind of like Instantly AI is the one we're using most recently. Permission-based email platforms can be gamed a little bit, which we do, and they're a lot more robust as far as what you can send out: graphics, videos, links, just all kinds of stuff. Whereas the cold email marketing systems are amazing because you can load them at scale without getting booted out of the system, but it is a little bit more limited in terms of the graphics and video and link content that you can send out. So it's more text-based for now, at least, but get those all set up because this is going to help you with your repeatable funnel for the whole project. Number three, create evergreen content. We do keyword research, and now we're also doing researching through LinkedIn posts for the posts in forums that relate to freight and logistics, or whatever your core market is, that have the most engagement or the most retweets and comments. And then we use those keyword research keywords or phrases or topics to create content that is focused on solutions or education-based articles that we can ideally tie back to our services and kind of how they help eliminate that problem or make that problem better or mitigate it, and then with a strong call to action back to our services. So this is the 24/7 sales rep part of the whole wheel. We'll kind of get back to that in the end. Number three, email and social distribution of those keyword research articles. Emailing them out to the total addressable buying market, or TAM, linking back to your blog or blog article, and then also taking it a step further and social posting it out to LinkedIn, X, or YouTube, or whatever social channels more of your buyers or TAM are on. You can use software like Publer.io, I think it's Publer.io, to distribute it in bulk to all the sites, but it costs a bit more money, obviously. And then number 3, once you've email marketed out to your group, you're going to get a lot more visitors to your blog and website. You need to turn on remarketing ads from Google or LinkedIn or something like that to re-engage, because obviously the people that come to your website aren't necessarily going to buy immediately or engage you immediately. They may just read what you have to say and go back to what they were doing because they're busy people, and it may not be top of mind, an absolute must-do change that they need to institute right then, but it builds trust and context around your company and you being somebody who knows the market and is educated and can help provide solutions. So by remarketing to them, remarketing ads cost a fraction of what forward-facing Google ads cost. I think we're paying 25 cents a click, and we're getting about 800 clicks a month. It's driving people to a squeeze page that's very well defined and organized to elicit, a quote response, or for them to re-engage us so that we can call them or email them and set up a meeting. But yeah, we're paying like 25 cents a click versus, I think in the logistics space, it's $5 to $20 a click for freight and LTL terms. So a fraction of that price to keep them re-engaged. And these are people that would otherwise maybe just never re-engage you, but by seeing continuous ads in the peripheral, slowly but surely, it buys you a bigger chance of getting them back into a meeting with you. Number 6, capture the leads into a CRM and automate the process. We use Pipedrive. So Pipedrive has a embed feature where you can create all kinds of lead capture boxes and then embed it on your website. And then it takes any lead information, pushes it into Pipedrive as a lead, a warm lead, and then it email notifies myself and my sales team so that we can ideally immediately call and email those leads back just to say hello, see what they're looking for, and set up a meeting. And then obviously you can automate that process even further with taking notes, setting up reminders, or further automating AI or ChatGPT back into the sequence. I know through make.com we can API automate our ChatGPT account into Pipedrive to help us further stay on top of those leads. You might be able to do it directly into Pipedrive too, but it's something that we're still kind of dialing in. Number 7, AI automation and continuous follow-up. Currently, we've invested in a low-code platform called make.com. We're using a LinkedIn scraper called Phantom Buster, and then we're taking all the TAM email marketing content info and their LinkedIn profile, and we're scraping their LinkedIn profile, I believe weekly, for any career changes, geographic changes within their company, professional things that they're new kind of initiatives within the workplace that they're trying to get to that might relate to our company and services. And then we're using ChatGPT via API to send out hyper-personalized emails to these people when we scrape LinkedIn and they've changed their job or their title or their geographic location, or they have a new business initiative, and we tie that via a prompt back to our services and some of the things that we can do that might help them in that endeavor. So we haven't 100% gotten this worked out. It's working about 80%, but it's crazy how hyper-personalized these emails can be, and I think it's just stuff you need to try. We've also started doing some SMS marketing, but that's more on the real estate side for another company of mine. And then number 8, you've kind of created this 24/7, 365 continuous warm lead generation machine that slowly but surely will make your company unstoppable. Again, if you're just making sales calls, yeah, you can hire a bigger sales team, you can make more sales calls, but as soon as the action stops, the leads stop too. But by building a continuous automated flywheel of activity and evergreen content marketing, you can create a continuous and growing inbound flow of warm leads to your company and automate the sales and marketing process and truly make your company unstoppable. And really, if you can build this, you can apply it to almost any B2B to vertical. We're probably going to start, once we have all 200,000 contacts in my email marketing system, which we're close, we're probably going to start applying this to other B2B sales markets that I'm interested in, maybe even more passionate about, honestly, just because we now have it kind of figured out in a framework. And then it's just rinse and repeat, just continuously creating more doing more keyword research, looking at engagement on LinkedIn and Reddit forums that relate to your product or service, and then creating more engaging content related back to your products or services or solutions. And it should truly make you unstoppable, honestly. And it's exciting. It's an exciting time to be in sales and marketing. And these are things that we deal with every day. So if your team is struggling with creating continuous inbound automated leads and you'd like help, these are things that I'm willing to consult on now or help you kind of guide you down the path. I can be reached at Jeremy@easylogisticsmanagement.com or 866-854-5341 extension 3. And again, Easy Logistics Management is my company. We also run Village Redevelopment, which is a solar-powered sports and social community building company. That's a real passion of mine. And then obviously we make fun t-shirts so I have something to wear to work every day that's cool at StokeClothingCompany.com. So I hope you're having an amazing week, and hit me up if you need any help. I'd be happy to talk to you.